Alright everybody, welcome back. It's Valagar Aloevain here. Okay, so we last left off, we had just... Ooh, hey. We had just gotten to the point here. We found out it's Darius. You know what, I am gonna go and take out that mercenary.
Someone wants you dead, and I want to get paid.
He's right here. So yeah, last left off, we had taken out the huntsman, found out a little bit about Darius' past, that he was with the, kind of, he was with the guys that are now with the Order. They kind
That's
of
the mercy.
and broke off. Like, his goal was to protect Persia, and I guess their idea on how to protect it changed, and yeah, now he's being hunted by his friends, essentially. But we just found that out, and then they left to come over here, so yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video.
Darius, do you ever rest?
After Macedonia, after the Huntsman, nowhere in the Greek world will ever be safe. Not for us. We can never rest. We can never stop running.
No home, no connections. Sounds like a lonely life.
But it's still life, Cassandra. And the alternative? Better a lonely life than no life at all.
Will Natakas join us?
That's why I sent the note.
Trouble?
We came to Achaea seeking a ship bound for distant shores. A simple plan, but like so many simple plans,
It got complicated.
that fleet is bound for Patre. It's not the first. Something there is not right. Relentless military patrols, naval blockades. Natakas went to secure us a boat out, but he hasn't returned.
You must have some idea about what happened to Natakas.
He's smart, knows to keep to the shadows. With this much military power stationed in Achaea, he's more likely hiding than...
He's out there, Darius. What do you think is going on here?
something big. Natakas may have learned more about what's happening there. It could be the Order.
All the more reason to find him. Natakas won't be hard to find.
He took that road to Patre.
Then that's where we start.
Follow me.
Ooh. I've done it from higher.
Hey! Hey, you! You on the roof!
Yes?
That's not your roof!
You're right.
Oh, no! No, no, no!
Follow me! Something happened to Natakas between here and Patre. We must find him.
We will, Darius. We will. After Macedonia, but before Achaea, what were you and Natakas doing?
Surviving.
Sounds boring.
You were hoping I would entertain you with grand tales from my legendary adventures?
Well, yes.
We've kept to the shadows, stayed away from people. Dahl is safe, Cassandra. Adventure is not.
And the path splits. These weapons belong to a soldier, not Natakas.
Keep looking.
Heavy armor and blood, but no body.
Natakas must have been in a hurry to leave such a mess.
Darius, there is no sign of Natakas. Just supplies and military equipment.
He's staying out of sight. Good. Cassandra, over here. A path leading up to the mountains. Let's go.
Come on. Let's go. How are you so sure Natakas went this way?
Sometimes you have to look further and think harder. There were guards in the bridge. Didn't you see? It was too exposed. Natakas would know better.
I can see that.
Cut them down, Cassandra.
Working on it.
is low. Oh, this one's virgin.
Rip your eyes out!
You'll pay for that!
There's a bounty on you!
Wow, both bounty hunters. The other one will be here by about the time I kill this one.
He's here! That's enough life to take you to Hades with me! Can't believe you're still standing! Peace is coming, friend! I'll make it quick! Just surrender! Make it easy on yourself!
I really don't like the ones that use the dual blades like that. Like short dual blades, as you see, like it's very hard to get those timed attacks in. As well, like they just attack quick, so they get those shots off on you.
Say hello to Hades for me. Oh no. No, no, no!
go now. They're searching for something.
Look at their body language. They want blood.
They'll get it.
We need a plan. If Natakas is hiding here, he could be drawn into heavy battle.
We're here for Natakas! And it will be a bloodbath for our enemies.
Cassandra! Cassandra, no! We need a plan! There are consequences for rushing in without thinking.
Best
We must
stay
take a
out of
quiet
sight.
approach. You better know what you're doing. Leave no guards alive! Word of our presence cannot reach Amorges and the Order!
Die! Nobody will recognize your body when I'm done.
Natakas. He should be around here. Natakas.
Cassandra,
Told you we'd meet again. Trust me, I said.
it must be hard for you being right all the time.
It's a burden I do my best to bear.
Well, I'm glad to see you, Cassandra.
And I'm glad to see you. When I heard you might be in trouble,
You jumped on your horse and raced to the rescue?
I'm not sure you needed rescuing.
Still.
My son.
There's something else.
We need to find my mother.
There are still people who need our help. People who have been stranded in Archaea. The soldiers took them to a fort, not far from here.
I'll go there now.
More soldiers could come looking. If we leave the bodies out here, it may attract unwanted attention.
I'll gather the others while you hide the bodies. The stranded people are at the fort, on top of the cliff. Return safely.
Bring my mother back to me, please.
I should go to the fort. I see them.
Alright, so it doesn't look like there's overly too many guards. Cultist guards yet to boot. On top of that, there's also a quest up here. Alright, so let's do a quick save and then head on in.
Your light is over!
I'll kill you!
You'll die for this! My eyes are playing that! You should have died by now!
Just die already! Get back! She won't get away this time! Found you!
Someone's down.
Whoa!
My dad! Have you seen my dad?
Your child is down the mountain with the others. Go!
Still my absolute favorite thing to do. Just to kick them down the mountain.
Run. The others are down the mountain.
Oh, thank Zeus. And you.
A man with yellow eyes is hard to miss.
What? You're dead, mister!
That was a long drop. Alright, so we just got one more chest to loot here, which is just down here. I am wondering what this quest here is. Is this not letting us pick anything up? It does look like it's got something to do with these nodes, but we might have to come back to do that. And same with the chest here. I'm not exactly sure how to access that. It is showing that there's an entrance down here. So perhaps we gotta go down there. And oh joy, we got our bounty hunters. Alright, so they're safe. We just gotta meet them at the foot of the mountain there, so if we run off this way, we can actually, well, jump off the mountain.
We've been in Achaea too long. The Order will catch up with us soon.
People need our help.
Mater!
My child, you're safe. Thank Zeus.
Cassandra, you're back.
You're the Misthios who saved us. Thank you. I'm Cleta. I'm sheltering the stranded in Vura, a village not far from here. I've been in Achaea for a long time, but something has changed. A dangerous presence is closing in. What do you know? Everyone in Achaea knows the Tempest. She's the most ruthless commander to ever sail the Aegean. No one's faced her and lived. And her rage. Poseidon himself fears her. I house those who can't escape the Tempest's wrath in my village. But I can't stay here forever. The harbor is closed. Soldiers are combing the area looking. I'm working on a plan to get them out of Achaea. If you can help, Misthios, come find me in Vura. She knows more than she's saying.
It doesn't matter. The Order is here. Amorges and the rest will not forgive our actions in Macedonia. Amorges will not forget the huntsman's death at the hand of a tainted one. His cunning is sharper than any blade. He may already be here, observing us, learning from our movements, from our choices, discovering our weaknesses.
The stranded people come from both foreign lands and all over the Greek world. Merchants, farmers, sailors, families. They're being imprisoned and interrogated. They're being asked about Macedonia. These people are suffering because the Order is looking for us. These people need our help. We have to do something. Isn't this what we're fighting for? Aren't they worth the risk?
We can't save them. Not if the Tempest is still strong. We need to hit her hard. It's the only way to get the stranded people home.
We should get started.
Where will you start?
Patre is overflowing with the Tempest forces. I'll look for leads there about the closed harbor, and maybe more about the Tempest herself.
That woman, Cleta.
There's more to the Tempest's tale than she's telling, but she needs help. The people in Bura need help. They could do with someone like you.
Then I'll pay her a visit. Your father sure knows how to make an exit. Where did he go?
He's been following up on some leads in Patre. Look for him in the hull of a ship near the Patre harbor. He's made a small hideout there.
Against the three of us, the Tempest doesn't stand a chance. We'll break her, and then you'll be free to leave the Greek world forever.
I'll go to the harbor and track down the Tempest.
She can't be the only Order member in Achaea. I'll keep an eye out for the others.
See you soon, Cassandra.
You will. I could find Darius and attack us in Patre, or I could look for Cleta in Bura.
What is life if you can't have the best and be the best? I wouldn't know.
I should be extra careful in this area. We've done your cult favors, and we've come to claim ours. Signed, the Tempest. The Order and the cult working together. Not surprising.
Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I am going to travel to this city here. We got a cultist, and we got the leader house right here. So it has two stops for us rather than just the one.
There it is.
Alright, and for this one, I will just try and sneak in, though. I mean, I'm also not going to shy away if we do get caught. I'm not going to be super sneaky
Be careful
because,
not to get spotted.
I mean, we can take them. But, you know, jumping up right in front of this guy, that's just, you know, looking for the trouble. So, gonna wait until he slinks away, hop in the house, quickly grab our item we need.
Move or get run over!
And of course he's not wanting to go anywhere.
The Tempest is performing flawlessly, but I will continue my observations. Someone sent this woman to spy on the Tempest.
Alright, here.
The Tempest has heavy influence here. I need to know more.
Alright, so we got the cultists. Now we also have 2 people over there as well. The House of the Phoenician. Wow, that guy certainly got an entourage. There's no way I can get up there without a fight, so a fight I shall.
This is a restricted... Keep your guard down! Go now! I like a hard.
Like this guy's just running. So I'm just gonna run after him. It also seems like he's good with the people because everybody wants me dead. Alright, so he's dead. Now to just try and hide and get away from everybody who's trying to kill us. Alright, so now while they're not looking, oh. Oh, you got an animal companion. Well, let's start with Darius's quest since he is on. We are closer to him than attack us. Before we do that one there, it also says it's in the House of the Phoenician. Now, I have no idea where that is. It would be one of these, most likely in a town so it might be in this one here. It might be in this one here. I don't know. Obviously, using the bird and going to those question marks would be the way to find out.
Don't linger here.
Don't worry, I won't be lingering. I just killed one of your guys. Alright, so for now we're just going to leave that because I don't have any location on, well, where that house is. So instead we're going to just jump right into this quest here.
Getting ready for something?
Good. You're finally here.
You mentioned something big is about to happen in Achaea.
I've heard that the Tempest chief engineer is developing a new weapon.
A new weapon? That can't be good for us.
He's trying to flee Achaea.
If he does want to escape, maybe we can convince him to help us defeat the Tempest.
He's attending the shipbuilding symposium at the amphitheater here in Achaea.
I can head over to the amphitheater now.
There seems to be a discussion about a plan. A secret weapon for the Tempest. The chief engineer should have more information about it.
Sounds easy enough.
The answer to the code word, I am Poseidon's chosen.
Sure.
The chief engineer is amongst the attendees. Seek him out.
That blade means a lot to you. Where does it come from?
I forged it myself. But it's more than a blade to me. It's a choice.
It takes skill to get so close to a target.
That's the point.
What do you know about the Tempest? She must have been planted by Amorges.
I'm not familiar with the Tempest, but I wouldn't put anything past Amorges. He's only ever had one thing on his mind. Lasting prosperity for Persia.
No matter the price. What convinced you to help the stranded people, Darius?
Natakis' heart is in the right place, and I want to encourage that. But the moment we're done, we're leaving the Greek world for good.
I'll head to the amphitheater now and find the chief engineer. The chief engineer is here, but I don't know exactly who it is. Should be easy enough. The code word is, I am Poseidon's chosen.
My friends, we have
This
come
looks
a
like the
long
place
way.
Darius mentioned.
I do not speak of the paths you have all traveled to be here, though I thank you for coming. I speak of the noble history of Greek
I am
shipbuilding
Poseidon's
in this
chosen.
Right. And I'm Mira's harlot.
What?
What do you mean, what? Go away. I'm trying to pay attention here.
reflect upon that ancient duty of which, with all modesty, we have become masters. It is we, the Greeks, who took the world from the humble monarch Leon.
I am Poseidon's...
Idiot.
What?
You're not his chosen, you're his idiot. I could hear you from here, pestering people. Who told you about me?
A friend of mine has been asking around about you. We heard you want to flee Achaea, and we can help with that.
Such freely offered help often comes with a hidden cost.
Not this time. I promise.
Well, if the Tempest had sent you, I'd be dead by now.
I need a way to defeat her. Like this weapon I've heard about.
The Chimera's breath. My greatest creation, but also my greatest regret. I left before they could force me to complete it. Without my finishing touches, it will never work as intended.
Tell me more about this secret weapon. What does it do?
It's meant to engulf enemy ships in a torrent of flames. And it works extremely well. Installation is the tricky part, though. If done incorrectly, it backfires. Horribly.
You worked with the Tempest. What can you tell me about her?
She's a ruthless, emotionless creature. But the scariest part about her is her strategic brilliance. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more perfect commander.
You said you want out over here. Do you have a plan?
The only way out is through the Tempest. Trust me, I've exhausted every other option I can think of. That's my wife up there. And now I've put her life at risk too.
You're taking a big risk by sharing your secrets with me.
No. I'm betting on you to destroy the Tempest for me. Get your hands on the plans, and I can install the Chimera's breath on your ship. With it, you can destroy her entire fleet. I must do something to right this wrong.
If the Chimera's breath is as powerful as you say it is, it would be helpful.
Once I'm done with your ship, it will crush the Scylla.
So, how do I get the plans?
The Tempest's fleet commander has them. He's manning the naval blockade. While you're gone, I'll get to work. The plans are written in a code that only I can read. So even when we have them, it'll take some time.
I'll meet you back here when I'm done.
Good. I was wondering how we could clear the blockade.
I'll take care of...
The graces of patient Poseidon as the ocean slowly relinquished their
So that
secrets. And
Chimera's
now,
breath
the
there,
entire Greek
that's
world
the,
enjoys the benefits
that's actually
of
the
our toil. Admittedly,
flamethrower
we
that I have
been
on
less
the ship
successful
right
in that
now.
respect with Zeus and Ares. So where do we go from
Obviously,
here?
I've already gone through and
Your head for
done
a
these
fistful of
quests.
How do we improve?
And yeah, this is how you actually go about unlocking it. And they are so worth it. I highly recommend going through this quest line to get them. It actually isn't like partially optional.
The magnificence of ships.
I won't die here!
Carrying not to one, with no force, but beauty and brute, sparing catapults with which to vanquish enemies from afar. Why stop there? Throwing elbows, gymnasiums, and gardens, all crowned with a temple to beloved Aphrodite.
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Say goodbye! Hey, get away! wrong?
Poorly timed dodge. I didn't get it quite right, and, well, you saw what happened. Alright, so we're going to give it one more go. I know there was a quick save not too long ago. Once we do, this will probably be getting towards the end of this video. I know it's already dragging on there, so I don't want to take too much of you guys' time. Alright, here. So it was my bad last time. I didn't realize this was a restricted access location. I was not paying any attention at all.
What? Ha! Now I'm hungry!
So now I'm paying a little bit more attention.
For others!
You know, coming in with a strong start.
Prepare to die! You're just making this one. Your life is mine! When I catch up to you! I'm surprised you lived this long. She's here! Ah!
I'm here for the bounty!
The bounty on your head is too good to pass up. You're going to eat your own teeth!
Now. Enjoy Hades! Let's go! You were a worthy opponent.
Really? He hit me on a backswing? That's not fair. Alright, so one more go. I feel a little cheated on that one. Like, we were almost at full hit points. He had finished swinging, but I guess it was still in motion. And, like, realistically, there's no way that that type of swing could have ever caused any type of damage. It just wasn't, you know, swing. It was the end of the swing, really. So I'm gonna do another quick save. This time, rather than going after everyone, I'm gonna see if I can't head straight for our target. Running in behind this guy here. And then just head straight up on top of the temple. This will allow me to get up and around and head directly to these guys here.
Don't come any closer. I'll shield you. You're out of here! Peace is coming, friend. I'm gonna make this hurt! You have no chance! that happen again! Most would have...
The weapon plans for the Chimera's breath. Time to head back to the amphitheater.
Nice little pop shot. Alright, so next we just gotta head down to the amphitheater there. So again, I'm just gonna fast travel and mostly just to avoid the fight with the bounty hunter. I've already wasted enough of your guys' time with those deaths. I do just want to be able to complete this quest here for you guys. Oh yeah, so where I was mentioning where, you know, I was saying to get the Chimera's breath, if you just say that your ship is strong enough, from what I remember, again I might be incorrect, but I do believe if you say that your ship is enough...
No! They must have found the engineer. Only he could decipher the...
Look, boys! First the runaway engineer and now the eagle bearer. Aren't we lucky?
Lucky isn't the word I'd use.
Oh, look who decided to show up just in time.
Kill them! Kill them both!
Bleeding
The Tempest is more shrewd and careful than we expected.
We should warn the others. They might be in danger too. I'll have Arnavas take a look at the plans. In any case, we shouldn't linger here.
Back to the shadows, then.
Alright, so if I do remember correct, her quest line here...
I saw you talking to my husband. I can help.
The engineer's wife. What do you know about the weapon plans?
My husband scattered code books around the hair. Some are amongst the Tempest's fleet, and others are in the shipyard. With them, you learn how to build and install the weapon. Then you can end the Tempest and avenge my husband.
I'll end the Tempest with or without your husband's weapon. Either way, he'll be avenged.
He would be happy to hear that.
There are plenty of ships in Achaea. What should I look for?
The Tempest ships patrolling the harbor will be a good place to start.
You said some of the code books are in the shipyard. Where is it?
The Patrai military shipyard is the one at the edge of the city.
I'll find those code books.
Alright, so that one there is the quest line that you do need to do in order to actually be able to install the Chimera's Breath. So it is an optional quest. So definitely make sure that you pick that one up, as it is probably by far my favorite weapon to use. It's an easy way to get that flame damage on the ship, which temporarily disables it while that's going. So totally worth that pickup, and I really enjoy it. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one all.